Every time that you put on a pair of Adidas or Puma, you're wearing evidence of one of the messiest betrayals in business history. And most people have no idea. Adolf and Rudolf Dassler, they were two brothers, one company, building what could have been one of the biggest sports brand in the world. Adi was the innovator and Rudy was the salesman. And together they were unstoppable. Then sometime in the 1940s, something breaks between them. Nobody really fully agrees on what, but what everyone can agree on is what happened after. Adi walks away and starts Adidas, named after himself. And then Rudy walks away and starts Puma in the same town, same industry, same customers. And from that moment on, that town in Germany, they pick sides. Not just people, businesses, schools, families, everyone was divided. And if you wanted to know where someone stood, you didn't have to ask. You looked down. You checked their shoes. These two brothers never spoke again. They were buried at opposite sides of the same cemetery. Rudy's grandson said it best. We didn't even mention the name Adidas at home. It was like Voldemort. Now, as an attorney, here's what really intrigues me about this whole story. There was no framework for that exit. There were no agreed processes. There was no valuation, no structure for how to divide what they built together. It was just two people already at a breaking point, trying to separate something enormous with no plan and a whole lot of emotion. I see this all the time. A properly drafted exit mechanism does not make the breakup painless, but it does make it manageable. It gives both people a framework instead of a battlefield. And here's what made the Dassler split even worse. They were equal partners, 50-50, which feels completely fair until the two people who own exactly the same amount of the business cannot agree. Now tell me, did you know that this was the Adidas and the Puma story? Tell me in the comments.